Today we're going to visit the beautiful city of Seville, the capital of Andalusia. The train from Cordoba takes 45 minutes to reach the city. Sevilla is one of the most captivating cities in southern Spain, the vibrant capital of Andalusia. It blends centuries of history with a lively modern culture, making it a place where every street feels like a story unfolding. Sevilla's charm is also found in its neighborhoods. The old Jewish quarter, Barrio de Santa Cruz, is a maze of narrow streets, whitewashed houses, and hidden plazas filled with orange trees and quiet beauty. In the heart of Seville, beside the quiet flow of the Guadalquivir, rises the noble Plaza de Toros de la Real Maestranza de Caballeria de Sevilla, a place where history, beauty, and tradition meet in a timeless embrace. Built over more than a century and shaped by elegance and devotion, the Maestranza is not just a monument, it is a living symbol of Andalusian identity. Its white walls glow under the southern sun, and within them lies an arena that has witnessed centuries of emotion, art, and ritual. Considered one of the oldest and most important bull rings in Spain, it has long stood at the center of the city's cultural life, especially during the famous Feria de Abril. To step inside is to step into history. The sand of the ring, the wooden seats, the silent chapel where matadors once prayed, each corner whispers stories of courage and destiny. It is a place admired not only for its tradition, but for its harmonious architecture, a blend of late Baroque grace and classical balance that makes it one of the most beautiful arenas in the world. Yet beyond the spectacle, the Maestranza is also memory. Its museum preserves paintings, costumes, and engravings that tell the story of generations, reflecting the evolution of a culture deeply rooted in Spanish history. The Maestranza is Seville itself, proud, complex, and full of soul. Whether seen as art, tradition, or debate, it remains an unforgettable place, where the past still breathes and the spirit of the city echoes with every step. Along the Guadalquivir River, you can walk past landmarks like the Torre del Oro, a golden-hued tower that once guarded the city. The spirit of Sevilla comes alive through flamenco, an emotional and powerful art form of music, song, and dance deeply rooted in Andalusian culture. You can feel it in intimate tableaus or even in the streets. The city also hosts some of Spain's most famous celebrations, including Semana Santa, known for its solemn processions, and Feria de Abril, a colorful explosion of music, dancing, and traditional dress. A ride through Sevilla on a panoramic bus is like opening a moving window into history, culture, and life. As the bus glides along the banks of the Guadalquivir River, you begin to feel the rhythm of the city unfold. Crossing into Barrio de Triana, the atmosphere changes. Here, tradition lives in every corner, the birthplace of flamenco, the echo of artisans shaping ceramics, and the colorful facades that reflect in the river. From the top deck, you see not just streets, but stories, of sailors, artists, and generations who gave Triana its soul. The route continues toward La Cartuja, where the past meets modernity. Once home to monasteries and later transformed by the Expo 92, this area reveals a different Sevilla, innovative, open, and evolving. Landmarks rise among green spaces, showing how the city embraces the future while respecting its heritage. Finally, the journey returns to the heart of the Centro Histórico de Sevilla, where time seems to slow down. Narrow streets, grand monuments, and lively plazas appear one after another. From the bus, you can admire icons like the cathedral area, hidden patios, and bustling squares, all part of a city with more than 100 remarkable sights along the route. The heart of Seville beats strongest in its historic center, a place where centuries of culture, conquest, and creativity have shaped one of the most captivating urban landscapes in Europe. Walking through its narrow streets, you feel the layers of time beneath your feet, from the legacy of Al-Andalus to the grandeur of the Spanish Golden Age. At the center stands the majestic Seville Cathedral, one of the largest Gothic cathedrals in the world, built on the site of a former mosque. Its vast interior inspires awe, while the nearby La Giralda rises gracefully above the skyline, a former minaret transformed into a bell tower that offers sweeping views of the city. Just a short walk away lies the breathtaking Real Alcazar of Seville, a palace complex that feels like a living tapestry of Mudéjar, Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque styles. Its intricate tile work, lush gardens, and serene courtyards reflect the artistic fusion that defines Seville's identity. Nearby, the elegant Archivo General de Indias preserves the memory of Spain's vast overseas empire, holding invaluable documents from the age of exploration and connecting the city to the wider world. As you wander further, the charm of neighborhoods like Barrio de Santa Cruz unfolds with whitewashed houses, hidden plazas, and the scent of orange blossoms drifting through the air. The gentle rhythm of life continues along the banks of the Guadalquivir River, where the city once thrived as a gateway to the Americas. Seville's historic center is not just a collection of monuments, but a living story, where every corner invites you to pause, look closer, and feel the timeless spirit of a city that has never stopped reinventing itself. The University of Seville stands as one of Spain's oldest and most prestigious institutions, founded in the 16th century and deeply woven into the cultural and intellectual life of the city. Its historic buildings, including the former Royal Tobacco Factory, reflect centuries of learning, while its vibrant student community brings energy and modernity to Sevilla. In the heart of Seville stands the magnificent Plaza de España, a place where architecture, history, and emotion come together in perfect harmony. Built for the Ibero-American Exposition of 1929, the square feels less like a monument and more like a living story carved in brick, ceramic, and water. Its grand semicircle seems to embrace the city, as if welcoming every traveler who arrives with curiosity in their eyes. As you walk along its tiled alcoves, each one representing a province of Spain, you begin to feel the soul of a nation told through color and craftsmanship. The gentle sound of water flowing through the canal, crossed by elegant bridges, adds a calm rhythm to the grandeur. Horse-drawn carriages pass by, footsteps echo softly, and the warm Andalusian light reflects off the terracotta walls, creating a scene that feels almost timeless. There is something deeply poetic about this place. It is not only beautiful, but it also invites reflection. It speaks of unity, of culture, and of a Spain that is both proud of its past and open to the world. The Parque de Maria Luisa unfolds like a quiet poem written in shade, water, and light. Once the private gardens of the Palacio de San Telmo, it was gifted to the city in 1893 and transformed into a public sanctuary, opening its gates in 1914 as a place where nature and history meet. Walking through its avenues is like stepping into a dream of southern Spain, where fountains whisper softly, tiled benches tell stories, and palm trees sway above paths that invite you to slow down. Designed with a romantic touch inspired by the gardens of La Alhambra and Andalusian tradition, the park blends elegance with serenity, offering a refuge from the vibrant rhythm of the city. Here, time feels different. The scent of orange blossoms lingers in the air, and every corner reveals a new detail, from hidden glorietas dedicated to poets to peaceful ponds where reflections dance under the sun. It is not just a park, but the green soul of Sevilla, a place where history breathes and where every visitor becomes part of its quiet beauty. To walk through the Parque de Maria Luisa is to feel Sevilla not with your eyes, but with your heart.